Yeah, you can do that after. They'll find it on
We
your
are
page.
live and back. We are live and back. What, did they make it back for the dab song? I don't know. There you guys go if you did. You guys go. Oh, there's me babbling in the background. Man, my computer fucked up tonight. Missed these nuts. Big Dave. Medically, Macaulay. Is that how I say McGillicuddy? There you go. Medical McGillicuddy. Wow, I actually got that one right. Jose Ramirez, Michigan. Cameron. Welcome. Hopefully, you guys got them dabs ready. We actually had it ready. Choo-choo. It's Brittany Teasley. Good morning. How are you? I'm actually good. Oh, what? Did I? Okay, there it is. I was like, man, I had a worm all rolled up. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm actually very proud of last night. You don't know how worried I was yesterday. Oh, I probably got ulcers from yesterday, getting ready for yesterday. That's no lie, Jack. I woke up.
I believe it.
9 o'clock yesterday morning. I knew I had to go to the grocery store, and then I went and did all that and got some other shit done. Came back, got a bunch of stuff done around the house, and then decided to look for my bags. I was missing. I had a brand new set of bags laying around. I don't know where they're at. Some they're gone. They're still gone. So I decided to. I was gonna go back to the grocery store and get a bag, but I called them first. I'm like, "Do you got them?" Yeah. What bags you got? What bags you got? And they were all the bags that I had, but didn't want not one that I was missing. They didn't have the 45. They didn't have the 90. And them were the two I was like wanting. So I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't fucking run right over back there for no good reason, because I got those. I got those. That was about the only good thing that happened during. And then right before, I decided for some reason, because everybody had the numbers, I was like, let's load it up and get it ready. Computer went down. It sat there and went through the cycle of like loading. Oh, something's wrong. We have to restart. Oh, something's wrong. We have to restart. I actually had to do like a systems restore after about an hour of that. And it decided to work. It just as I busted out the old laptop and was like trying to get Zoom going on that, this thing fired up, and I unplugged everything from the laptop and plugged it back into the computer and went live. I had Smokey and everybody. I'm like, come on, guys, just be patient. I'm so sorry. It was about 10, 15 minutes of just bullshitting before we could go live. I was so happy. Once we went live, it was like you could feel the stomach acid stop boiling. I could calm
Dude,
down.
I've had that when we had the 1 week where Growing with My Fellow Growers didn't go live. For some reason, like there was a Zoom update that week and YouTube wasn't talking to Zoom the same way it was. And I just fucked around tried like 6 or 7 times and couldn't get it to go. And me and the panel ended up having like an hour, 45-minute conversation, but I felt bad for the listeners who wanted to be there listening live, who couldn't. And I wasn't smart enough to hit record and post it. But yeah, it's a stressful feeling. Even like the weeks that I've gotten it to go, like last week, for example, Shane from the Cheap Home Grow actually owns the account, pays for the Zoom, posts all the stuff to all the podcast platforms, etc. And so he sends me a new password each week. I guess he's like into the security or whatever for Zoom, but some weeks it doesn't work for some reason. Like, so I sent him a text message and I was like, hey man, the thing's not working. So I like wasn't able to get logged in until like a few minutes before. So I like rushed the code out to all the people that are on the panel, try and get them in there. And it was just like, I got it out still within a respectable time. And even though I got it out there, nobody showed up except for the American one. So it was me and Tao in like the lobby, like maybe 5 minutes before the show. And I was really, really, really stoned that day. I was smoking that 3-point stance, that Black Triangle GMO Mac. I talked about how I like lost an hour in that day. Like basically fell asleep with my eyes open, like looking at my phone. It's like 12:47. It was like 1:47 an hour later, and I was just like still like, what the fuck happened, you know? But shouldn't have been smoking that before the show. But it was funny. You'll have to talk to Tal. I was singing to him since it was just me and him in the waiting room. Just the two of us was the song I was singing. But it was funny. Then everybody jumped in literally like a minute before the show went live.
Some of them conversations do happen, off camera. I've had some good ones with like Breeder Steve and a few other people where I've had to like rudely, in my opinion, go, hey, this is great, but we're supposed to be doing a show. Can we stop this and just go live?
I get the feeling Rogan had that a few times too, because he's like, yeah, before we got on air, we were talking about, and I feel like sometimes you could tell he's like, oh man, they never really capture it the second time around as much. But that's why I think you're smart to just like basically go live right when you get them in there, so you get it all on the recording as best you can. Because sometimes there's really good little moments and stories and things that people might be interested in that the person themselves might not think the public is interested in. So it's interesting.
So you guys that are, I seen St. Observations booth. Thank you for tuning in. And Cameron and Miss T. It isn't necessarily a double dose. We just kind of ended the other show like 2 seconds ago, it seems like, just to make sure the hash episode gets saved. We were actually live for what, almost 9 hours, something like that. Almost 9.
Well, Jack's got a little PTSD from the 420 episode. It was my wedding day that day, so I missed a lot of the show live, and so I didn't get to see any of those parts because it never got put onto YouTube because the file was too large. And when Eagle said that there's 2 things that could screw us over, the file being too large or 12 hours, I was like, man, we just got to be safe. Next 420, I think you should do 4 6-hour chunks. You know what I mean? Just like, so that way it processes super easily. People can watch it in 4 pieces. But
that makes sense. So no 11.5s.
Yeah, I just feel like that 11.5, you're risking it. It could be risky.
Yeah, but who knows? What maybe the bummer 3 about it is now, if I start making hash, if I start washing again, I'm gonna feel like, oh, so what's he doing now?
You could wash in the rabbit hole this week or this night. You know, no one's gonna. People will love it. I just think for the safety and for the out of respect. I'm still here. Am I on mute?
No, I mean me. You know, when I start doing the other shit there.
I'm filling up some water jugs over here for myself and my cats and my wife. I was gonna say plants, but none of this water is going to plants.
Still got probably, according to my gauge, like 2 more washes yet. Oh shit! I need to put some more ice in there. Fill it up. I think it's dry. If I fill it back up. Oh yeah, it's good.
Dude, it was cool to see D 420K come on tonight. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen him come on the show before. That's why I was kind of like, I know that he's sort of a celebrity and a friend of Boom, so he gets to break the exception of the and tonight was a hash episode, so it wasn't like a rabbit hole alone, you know what I mean?
Well, Smokey did it too. Smokey kind of broke the rule, if you will.
Yeah. What's Smokey's full name on Instagram?
Smokey the Bear 2.0 on Instagram. But both of them did agree though to come back and do full episodes. So I
I
guess
think
that
I already
counts for
follow
something.
him. I gotta double check though. You said he won the Organics Cup?
Yeah, with the Death Star.
Hell yeah, man. Death Star is some good shit. Red Sitter Farm, shout out to him. He is a Death Star grower still. Been a fan of that. I just did the late sesh with Red Setter and Skilbo. I think, was that this week? Last week? God, COVID, everything. It all mixes into one. Yes, it was this week. It's Friday, or it's Saturday. Saturday morning. That's why it's not too bad that I'm up. I got a 8 a.m. appointment. So I just transitioned from Bubba Kush to strawberry cheesecake. And it is delicious. Delicious. Eagle. Let me tell you.
Oh man, I tell you what, that tent behind me is looking pretty good. The LED is looking pretty fat. Them buds are back there pretty good.
You stake back the J1 back up. I heard you say she was flopping over because she likes to throw down. And those big old top colas that you had on there, I was like, if those things fatten up, I don't know how they're going to support themselves because she throws down. But if you yo-yo it or bamboo it or tie them up.
That's the Bloom Plus side of things. That's the GMO and the wedding cake. So what is that? The garlic smash and wedding smash? Or no,
Wedding
garlic
punch.
And the
wedding smash and garlic.
Smash. And I don't know why I have a hard time with that.
Garlic punch, maybe.
There's J2 or J1. God damn it, I can't get that one right.
Damn.
She's leaning.
Oh, that's a spear.
There's two of them. You see that other
I
one
know.
over there?
Yep.
Too.
I filled up my water and then left it. That's classic stoner right there.
Not bad for some cheap lights, though. I mean, things are starting to bulk up. Things are most definitely bulking up.
I'm so glad that you have to talk to Happy Little Farm, and they're like, "Oh, you got the J1? I consider yourself lucky," or whatever they said. I went back and listened to their whole episode, and they're right, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it. You know, and right now, if I picked up a little bit on it correctly today, I was doing a little kind of rub on her, and it smelled like a lemon pine right now, but like heavier on the piner end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a hint of lemon.
Their citrus. I've had the one when it finishes, it's usually like lime pine. And what I found out is she's really high in terpinolene. Terpinolene is part of the pinene family, alpha, beta, and there's also one called, it's part of the terpinene family, and alpha pinene, beta pinene, terpenine, and yeah, the one that I'm talking about is terpinolene though, and it's usually found in things like what I've got over here, Durban poison, but Jack Herrera has it sometimes, but J1 has a good amount of it. But that also is like, it's got pine notes and like citrus notes. But I've come to realize, alpha pinene and terpinolene strains more than beta pinene. Like beta pinene, I don't know, something about that expectorant effect where it just makes you cough up phlegm and just cough, cough, cough. I'm not as big of a fan. I like the alpha pinene and the terpinolene, which are like, terpinolene there's not a lot of research on, because the coolest thing I found is it's the rarest terpene that's like common in cannabis. Like it's not very rarely or commonly found in many other things, and it's not very commonly found in cannabis in general. So to have a terpinolene strain is even more rare than like a pinene strain, for example. Pinene is actually fairly common. Pinene, alpha pinene, for example, is the most common terpene in all of nature, which is interesting.
The glass girl, 420 girl. I dropped 3 of the 4. I dropped 4 pine tires. 3 didn't come up. 1 came up, and I had good hopes for her. And then I kind of smacked all them girls with some heavy newts and knocked that one out. That one knocked out. Oh, there they go. Look
Is it
at
Pine
that
Tar Kush?
beautiful. Yeah. Look at that. Can you see her back there?
Yeah.
That's beautiful loser there over my shoulder that you can now get a good look at. Yeah.
Are you gonna go and zip up
Oh, wait.
the one that went dark?
I'm gonna leave them like that for a second. I like to let some of that humidity kind of kick off.
That makes
before I
sense.
close them out.
That's smart.
She's pretty though, ain't she? Look how
Yeah.
pussy she is.
She's a pretty one.
I agree with the beautiful part. I don't agree with the loser part. But I like the name.
Right.
I do like the name.
Right.
And I like the cross. I love when you break it down. But the only thing is I never fucking know what like Star Destroyer and Wizard's Glue are. I'm like, what the fuck? Ocean Grown. I don't know what those are, but they're cool names. I know Winnie, the Durban C99, but I just broke down the whole cross right there. Eagle, you like that? I memorized. That's off the top of the dome.
You got it partially wrong though.
But I'm just saying some of the crosses. I was talking about like the lineage of some of the crosses. Star Destroyer and Wizard's Glue is one of the parents of. Maybe I do have it wrong. You're probably right.
Well, you might be right. Wait, you are right because that's the parents of Challenger Deep. I don't know.
Challenger Deep. That's what because I needed to figure out what Challenger Deep was.
Star Destroyer times Wizard's Glue is Challenger Deep. It's been a long night, Jack. I've been making hands all night.
No, hey, you've got more excuses than anybody to be. You said some name earlier and you got it right in the chat, and I was like, holy shit! After a 9-hour stream to be accurately pronouncing names, you are hardly normally pronouncing names accurately. I'm just busting your balls.
I know it. Sad.
That's the thing. One of the things I love most about Eagle is when you mispronounce names, because I know you're trying to pronounce them correctly, and it's just like an innocent mess up. It's just silly, like a little fun stage.
I do the same thing.
But it's also like I kind of do see some. I don't want to like compare you to Ricky from Trailer Park Boys, but I consider like I love the term Rickyism, like, and Ricky is like one of my favorite characters, and he has like those things. He'll like fuck up common sayings, like, you know how people say like it's raining cats and dogs. He'll say something like that, but like completely fuck it up and just make it his own thing. And I don't know, it's very lovable, that characteristic.
But that's the thing though about me is you never know when I'm serious or when I'm fucking up like that. Man, I had one of my best friends, Craig. The lady he is married to now, I gave her so much shit. Her name's Stacy, and every time like he was getting divorced from the one gal, and he was hanging out, he's staying with me until he got back on his feet. And he started dating this other gal, Stacy. And every time she came over, I would purposely call her somebody else's name. I'd be like, "Hey, Michelle, how you doing today?" And she would get so pissed. And she knew I was doing it on purpose. She'd come over the very next day. I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'd call her a different name. And she'd just
What's up, Susie?
she'd give me the evil eye. Oh. Even to this day, he ended up marrying her. And I still do it occasionally just to piss her off.
That's awesome.
That's a surefire way to piss a woman off. I'll tell you that. Call them by their own name. Or tell them to calm down.
Well, wouldn't it piss you guys off being called a different name?
Yeah. Actually, no, to be honest, because I don't go by my actual name very often. People call me by so many different names. I've had nicknames my whole life. So names to me, it's like, I'm more about who you are as a person. The name is just what you're called. You can change your name. The artist formerly known as Prince, he's a symbol. Some people have one name. You know what I mean? Like Oprah. I don't have to say her last name. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Even like Ellen, despite her recent fall, you know, from Grace, a lot of people are hating on her recently. I guess she was a meme behind the scenes. So cancel Ellen. That's what people are all about now. I don't know. She didn't like murder anybody. People celebrate Caitlyn Jenner, but Caitlyn Jenner actually killed someone on accident. But she did. She hit a car from behind. That car went in oncoming traffic. That person died. But no one likes to talk about that because the media likes to celebrate people for certain reasons. And I like to celebrate diversity, and everyone should be included and loved and accepted. But I think it's funny that there's some like selective news picking sometimes with people. So, sorry, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. That was so random. The strawberry.
Oprah Johnson.
Oprah Johnson.
Did you say Oprah Johnson?
No, I didn't say
Oprah
Oprah.
Johnson. That's funny. Oh yeah.
We'll say that it's who I was talking about, so we don't get in trouble.
Is she that bad? She one of
No,
the ones that
I
was
don't think
just
so. I don't think so, to be honest. But we never even said the last name, so we couldn't even be culpable. But it's funny that some people get that famous. And then the other funny thing is there's something called the Barbara Streisand effect, where if like somebody gets famous and then they want to not be seen by the media, the more they try to avoid the media, the more the fucking media hunts them out. And like they'll like search them down and like find their private fucking home and like be creepier. But if they like just kind of embrace them and they're like, yeah, whatever, like, and then the media is like, oh, you're always like you, Eagle, for example, you do a 5-hour show every single night. If you were like a celebrity in the traditional sense, it'd be hard for a lot of them to like want to care about like a hot take on Eagle because they have 5 hours worth of clips of you every single night that they could get a hot take, you know, where if somebody never
Right.
says anything in the media or the press, they really cling on to every little word.
Well, it'd be too easy to catch me doing something stupid. I make it easy.
It's like those Joe Rogan things. They make these clips now where they'll take a guest interview and they edit it really bizarrely, so they make these funny videos out of them. It's like nothing like the actual video.
Right.
Like so much so that you have to like go back and watch the episode and like, how did they get these clips? Like what
Right.
made him say that? You know? But I don't know. The internet's funny, man. I say the internet wins every time.
What a time to be alive, I always say.
That's true. Have you ever seen some of the shit 4chan does? Like Shia LaBeouf put up a flag that said like he will not divide us about like I think about Donald Trump or something, and it was like a 24-hour live stream, and then 4chan used like the flight patterns and like weather signals from like being able to just look at the stars and the clouds, and they were able to find these flags like every single time he put them up and take down the flag. And it was like a worldwide effort because they're in multiple countries, and like it's just really funny the lengths. Some of these like shootings that have happened, the shooters and people that have like committed violence on these videos get identified by people on 4chan before the police departments. So like these people's names are like put out in public, and then the police are like, oh, now there's a warrant for this person's arrest because we've identified them and it actually is that person. So it's amazing. The internet is so powerful.
It is.
Man, I just realized I was in Top Chat. Damn it.
Top
I'm always in
Chat
Top
at
Chat.
it again.
Fucking Top Chat. It's chilly here. Alexa, weather. Ooh, 62.
Ooh, barbecue. What are you cooking on the barbecue, Spiky?
What's your favorite thing to barbecue? I know Eagle's a barbecue fan.
Chicken, for sure. Love me some barbecue chicken.
Risk.
I'm a tri-tip steak fan myself, but chicken's my second. I'm not really
Yeah.
even a red meat person, but there's a local thing Burgundy tri-tip. They call it. There's a city around here called Cardiff in northern San Diego, not where I'm from, but near me. They call it the Cardiff crack because they have a Burgundy pepper tri-tip steak that they use like a pepper crack seasoning.
Nice. That
Or
sounds
cracked
yummy.
pepper. But people come from Texas and they buy like 50 pounds and they bring it back on ice.
Holy
It's
shit.
like that good. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try some of that. It does sound good, so I can see why.
I'm a big fan. You don't even have to like do anything to it. You just cook it and eat it like straight up, like nothing extra has to be done. It's already good to go, you know.
Mhm.
But they make little sandwiches of it and stuff, and a few different presentations of it there at the it's like a supermarket that sells it,
Oh, nice.
but they have a little shop that you can kind of get sandwiches or whatever.
Yeah, that's always nice. Like a little deli butcher shop.
Yep.
Those are always nice. I love them.
You can see I got two mandalas going. I got my one on my ceiling. I got my one behind me. Normally you don't get this angle, but my phone's plugged in to charge.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So. The one on the ceiling has tassels that hang down.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gives a nice little trippy effect when you
Let's
look back.
see. I paint poured that.
Oh yeah.
Did one of those paint pours.
Show you guys. I'll flip this around. Boom.
Oh, nice. I like it. I like the red and white.
It's kind of like orange actually in person. Yeah,
okay.
but I didn't even realize it at the time, but it kind of has like a sun vibe to it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it does.
I'll do yoga, and I'll be doing a certain pose, and like I'll be doing like you're looking back and lifting your chin up. I think it's cactus or something pose.
Okay.
But when you're leaning back and looking up at it, it's like a really nice visual.
Yeah.
And like a target to like cue in on to balance too. It's like
Right.
a visual reference point.
Right, it is. Definitely is. It's nice.
Eagle, what is this?
Oh,
Sorry.
shit. No, that's okay.
That's the LED tent that's behind me with the lights off right there.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just a little close up action.
Give it a little clearer view.
Oh.
Unplug camera.
I will say, Eagle, it is kind of cool, like coming in like every so often and like seeing the girls in the background and like how they've grown and progressed. Yeah, it is kind of cool to see that.
That's one of the iconic parts of the show. I mean, I Gruesome captured it so well in the slaps, both of them. The one with the eagle and the one original, the black and white with like the bone kind of.
Yeah. Here, let me see.
Skeleton.
Do I have one right here? No, I don't. Wait.
There you get about like 15 minutes or so for the other ones to get back.
Eagle, I love the cycle that you run. And I think it's funny that you were talking the other night. You're like, I'm kind of the one apprehension you had, not that, other than costs. You're like, the one thing about the HPS that I love is they heat my fucking house.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's so true. So true.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
It's brilliant. It's honestly great engineering.
It is.
How you've got it set up.
I mean, why not utilize that heat? You know,
Fuck yeah.
Right? You got to pay for it anyways.
Right?
I'm telling you, I can heat this house on 2 to 4 cords of wood max.
Oh, that's nice.
What's a quart of wood look like? I don't know.
A back of a
4
truck,
by
like
8 by 16.
Yeah, it's like a loose, thrown in the back of a truck, kind of like it's like a little bit over like the line.
Okay, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Shit, I could chop that myself in a few days.
Plus, if you get a splitter.
45 minutes. Well,
yeah.
I'm not the best at splitting wood. The first time it was fucking embarrassing, but hey, you build into it.
Right.
You won't be able
you got to
to
commit.
Hear me
Yeah, it's definitely a commitment if you're gonna chop them up yourself. Definitely recommend a splitter if that's how you heat.
Yeah,
I did a
splitters
quick
make it a
peek
whole lot easier.
into the other tent. Well, first of all, there's like, hold on, I gotta see what I'm seeing. I gotta flip it so I can see what I'm seeing. I don't know. I think that's me. Oh, that's. Where am I at? Okay,
Just talk a little louder, Eagle.
Okay. It's like the daytime. And then taking over here to the.
Oh,
You alright? I feel like we're getting audio before we're getting his video.
Right.
Because I heard like thump, 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 and then I like saw him like scamper past the plant. I love that light, that Low Pro Max 660 or 640. Then is that your HLG 550? Looks like it. Ooh, that tent's killing it.
I know,
Dang.
right?
Everything's looking healthy, happy,
I
green,
know.
luscious. I love how close you can run that Low Pro to the canopy too. That's the beauty of LEDs. I mean, it's got the other bar style right next to it too. I love growing this plant. Chicha, I know that you've mentioned that you've either started or you're starting to grow.
No, I haven't really started. I just need to move. I want to like do outdoor and indoor, and I can't even have a garden where I live. I can only grow tomato plants in a pot. So I need to move. So I'm getting all the
All in
knowledge.
good time.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
no, it's smart. It's honestly better to have the knowledge ahead of time than like to
Mhm.
jump in and be like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? And then like have to like go hunt through articles, some of which are bullshit, some of which are good, and like try
Yeah,
and
I
figure it out.
know. I feel like once I'm actually ready, I want everybody to just give me a list. I'll just pick and choose.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, when I first start, I'm not going to do like super huge just because, you know, it's all test.
Start small. One plant is all you need, even, or a few plants. It's
Yeah, I
like you
think
don't need a
I'm
ton.
going to do 4. I'm going to do 2 at a time and see what happens. That's what I'm thinking.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love what I do, that's for sure. Cheers.
There's honestly very few things more satisfying in life than growing cannabis, growing plants in general. But like growing the cannabis plant, it's so beautiful. It smells amazing.
I know. It's just
We
that
all
process.
enjoy that.
The process. The fact that I'll save a lot more money on buying it.
Yep.
That's
Safer
another
too.
reason. Yeah.
Cleaner.
Yep.
Source.
I know exactly what goes in it.
It's such a beautiful process, like everything about it.
Right. And plus, like how
Glass Girl 420 I am. Sorry guys.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
He was asking if I was drying and ash. I was just gonna show. I got a nasty skull collection.
That's a badass skull collection.
Right.
For real, I'm like shit pan back up.
Right. Oh, look at all that shit.
Yeah, this is the only part of it. Let me see what you can see.
Oh, there you go. Wow, that's cool.
I really love the ones from Mexico that have the different like patterns on them and stuff like that.
Sugar
Right.
skulls.
Yeah.
Sugar
Yeah,
skulls.
beautiful, man. I love that
Mhm.
stuff. It's really
That's
interesting.
awesome.
They
You've
have a
got quite a
weird
few.
meaning for me.
You've got a few
They,
skull
for me,
tattoos.
you can't even count the number of skulls on me. Oh, yeah, it's
Challenge
up there.
accepted. Just kidding.
It's up there. It's up there for sure. Well, they remind me of not necessarily death or morbid stuff, but it's a reminder of me of to get out there and do things. They're regrets, that I don't want to see. Life's short, and I don't want to die with a lot of coulda, shoulda, wouldas. And every time I see one, I'm thinking, I don't want to die like that. So it's a reminder to me to get out there and do what I can. Do what I
Right.
can. Have you ever? There's actually the face that's on my leg. There is I call it the face of destiny, and that I don't want to wear that mask there. Let's see if I can swing it down. Let's see here. I'll go like this. Oh,
You just got to be like the American one. Eat a
it is.
cookie a day. Live to
That's,
100.
there's so many skulls in that thing, and each one of those skulls is a coulda, shoulda. I wanted to, I didn't.
Wow.
They're all regrets, and that there is the mask that you'll wear at the end of your days of your couldas and shouldas. I don't want to wear that mask. I want to be a happy soul. I don't want none of
Yeah.
them skulls, none of them faces.
I don't know.
I'm
They say on
actually
your
that. Did you think I was that tattooed, Gita? That's all they from the hip to the fucking toes, actually, on
Well,
both
yeah, I mean,
legs.
I've definitely seen, I'm like, damn, I didn't realize that you had that many. I can't wait to get some tattoos. I don't know what of what and where. That's the thing. It's like, where? I know my next tattoo, I'm gonna put it somewhere where I can see it. Because I
right on
forget
the
the one
face.
on my
Always
back.
will.
No face tattoos.
Chicha's going with the face tat.
Mm-mm.
You heard it here first. She's gonna get the same one as Mike Tyson.
I was just thinking Hangover, when he wakes up and he has that fucking tattoo and he's like, what the fuck happened? That's gonna be me. I'm gonna
Oh
wake up and
man,
be like, what? Guess I'm
That's
rocking
funny. Yes, that nipple. She missed these nugs. Annie is into nipple piercings too, which is true. Very
I
true.
had mine done for a few years. I've
No
taken them out
thanks.
probably 4 years ago or something.
Uh-uh.
It's fun times. There's photo documented evidence out there
Um,
Yeah.
somewhere on the
that's.
internet.
I did mine during a bad drinking episode with
Mine was the
with
morning
an
after drinking.
8-penny nail.
Oof.
Seriously, with an 8-penny nail.
It'll work. That's basically what they used for mine. But they had a dude with some like, what do they call them? Forceps, like a little clamp, and a little nail, and just goes straight through, and they come through with the jewelry and twist down the little ends, and you're good to go. The first one, I actually didn't even feel it because I was so nervous. I'd never gotten a body piercing before,
Mhm.
so
I would have never seen that. Unless these nugs.
when they did it, I was like, "Oh, that's not that bad." And then when they did the second one, I had calmed down so much, it hurt really bad. I felt like I got shot,
Oh, I believe that.
sticking like one of these fucking metal like skewers through your nipple. I don't
Mm-mm.
know.
Nope. No thanks.
And it's not even like done after that because it's sore for like a few weeks after. You gotta like wash them with salt water. So you're like using shot glasses or
Oh
like red
man,
Solo cups.
it was like a year. It wasn't. It was like a year, man. That thing was fucking tender. I didn't think it was ever gonna go away. To be honest with you.
It's 10 a.m.
Oh, it's 10 a.m. It's time to open the tents. Yeah. So you know what the one thing about Google is? It will it updates on all my phones. Like if I set an alarm on all my Google devices right now, it's going, it's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
You can change that in your settings so that it doesn't do that.
Kind of like it.
Oh, okay.
Even
If
more
you like
so
it,
now,
then
I found out that I can tie my alarms in with Spotify, and they have like these like different music things like motivation and whatnot. I think anymore I could sleep through almost any one of my alarms, but some of that new Spotify motivation shit, man, that shit screams at you, and it's not like motivation like you would think it was, like Eric Thomas or something like that. It's like uppity music, and it's loud. It's like it's like it's weird, man. It's so upbeat you can't help but get out of bed, or I don't know. You let it play, it's all right.
how many more washes you got over there, Eagle?
I need to get back to it. Probably about 2 more after this one.
Damn.
Just got me all high and lazy and shit.
Stone.
Get to work, Eagle.
I need to. All right. No, for real.
Do it.
You guys
Do it
keep
up. Do it up. We will keep. Me and Cheech will toke it down and chat it up with the chat. I'm gonna do a few bong rips and then I'll go say what's up to the chat for real because I can't see them while I'm on my phone. Can you see chat, Chicha?
Yeah. You know, good morning, Rob, Reddy, Ted, Dr. Buzz, Chiba Man. Yes, we sleep around here. I noticed he was like, does anybody sleep around here? I woke up and he was still alive. Okay. Let's just put it that way.
I knew that was gonna be the case when I went to bed. I was like, I guarantee when I wake up, I'll still be live.
I know. I woke up. I was like, damn, okay. Let me make some coffee. Let's get this.
I was surprised to see Boom. Is who I was surprised,
Yeah,
but he was making
me
hash too.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and like watch that because I don't know much about hash, especially like the processes.
yeah,
So that's
I've got
always
a
fun.
washer here myself.
Nice.
I love making hash. Made it a whole bunch of different ways. I do dry sift. I've hand stirred with a spoon in a bucket. I've used a paint mixer in a bucket. I've got a 8-gallon washer. I'm actually gonna show off to the chat because
Yeah,
I
let's
think
see
it's so
it.
beautiful. Fuck it. It's called R2D2.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. It kind of looks like it. You should just like, you know what you should do is build the side, like his, you know, little feet. And then, yeah, there you go.
Got my bucket stack up here.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice and easy. Simple. I literally just copied Frenchy Cannoli's technique because my buddy took Frenchy's seminar. Shout out to Vegan Doja or Doja Dan, Doja DNA on Instagram.
Nice.
He smoked me out. I worked at a delivery service for a few years. We only carried like organic flour, a lot of CBD products, a lot of THC, cannabis. But we had like Rick Simpson oil, all that stuff. And out of the 150 people I delivered to, he was the one dude who invited me in for a smoke. And it wasn't of our product. He's like, oh, I got this Temple Ball hash. And he brought out one of these, I don't know if you've ever used a glow wand. Looks like this. It's like a quartz rod with a
that's
ball.
Nice.
And
No,
this one has like a little pattern.
Yeah, I like that.
Hold it by. Well, you heat this up with a torch and then you dunk it into your bowl, basically like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. Yeah, but I've never used one.
So you typically use it with a 3-hole hash bowl, which like there's no hole in the bottom of the bowl. You put your hash at the very bottom and there's only holes up at the top of the bowl or on the top. So when you smash down the hash, it melts and it
Right.
vaporizes up and it sucks in through the holes at the top.
Right.
But he was the first person who ever dabbed me out like that. And after that, I was like obsessed with that temple ball style of hash.
Right.
And he's like, oh yeah, I use Frenchy Cannoli's technique. And so I YouTube Frenchy Cannoli, and sure enough, he's got like his whole process for free on there, showing you how to
Nice.
do it. And
Nice.
Eagle's got
I'll
his
have to look
video.
at- Yeah, yeah. I know there's so much information. Like ever since I was like opened up to this community, I was like, what?
It's amazing.
There's so much. And thank you for all this free knowledge. Big Dave, GR420, community videos, Canna Queen. Cheers.
Cheers, Canna Queen. She's been putting out videos again on YouTube, or actually for the first time.
Nice.
She's been going live.
Good morning, Queen.
She showed how to like make a tumbler with like a cannabis leaf. She's been showing her
Nice.
garden. She's been crushing it. Shout out to Canna Queen. I'm happy to see her.
Yeah.
She's been on fucking talking shit with Eagle in the past few times.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Eagle grows her genetics, or used to for a while. He's passed them on to some friends.
nice. It should be the same, right? Canna Queen's asking if the meeting, what's the meeting
Yeah,
number?
numbers are the same.
Yeah,
always
the
the same.
numbers are the same.
She should jump in.
Yeah. I'd like to chat.
I think Eagle, he's on mute right now. I don't know if he knows that or not, but
Yeah, no, I didn't think.
he can always let her in though.
Yeah, I know I'm unmuted. I was just splashing. Making noise
It's all
over here.
It's all good. I figured you were over there washing away.
Right on.
I gotta mute myself.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's awesome. I mean, it's pretty much open panel. You know, we're in the rabbit hole. If you got the numbers, let's, you know,
Jump on
let's
in.
get it. Let's get
Miller
stoned.
beer. Well, remember that commercial? If you got the time, we got the beer. Miller beer. Nobody remembers that commercial? Am I fucking old? Jesus. Damn.
Know what Miller commercial I remember? The 1 second Super Bowl commercial with the guy who goes, "High life."
The frogs, the Budweiser frogs.
I like the
At least hopefully
Clydesdales.
somebody in chat can set a second beyond that. At least one person. Jesus.
I guarantee you somebody will know.
Jeez, can there be one? One
Here in
person's got to
Silver
remember
Lake.
that commercial. 58 watching. One person's got to remember that.
You know what? Everybody's got to be reminded right now. When they come to the rabbit hole, they got to X out of the chat. They got to hit that thumbs up button, and then they got to come back to the chat. But when you do that, you're going to be in top chat now. You got to switch over to the live
Oh
chat
yeah,
after
you
you
gotta
leave the
remember
thumbs up.
that.
Because
Don't
when
let
you
the-
leave the thumbs up and you come back, you're in top chat, and you get fucked. You don't get to see all the messages, basically.
Amber Lalana, good morning
You
to
really get
you.
fucked.
Good morning, Amber. Good
Sorry.
morning, everyone.
Yes, that's awesome.
I just admitted
Yeah,
Canna
right?
Queen. Canna Queen's about to join us.
Hell yeah, Canna Queen. Good morning.
It'll take a second for her stuff to get set up, but
Yeah.
her audio and stuff
That's
will start
awesome.
coming through. She probably can't hear us yet, so once I can see
Yeah,
her
it says connecting.
or
I
hear
can
her.
See it.
She's a fellow Breeders Collective member. That's what we called our show when we'd have breeders on the Cheap Home Grow podcast. We'd just call it the
Nice.
Breeders Collective. And Canna Queen
Nice.
was one of them. I was the co-host, and it was a good time.
Oh yeah.
Morning, I grew some.
I think Endo has their things called the Breeders Collective too, isn't it? Eagle. Is Endo Farm I feel like when you do your shout outs, do they call themselves does he have something called the Breeders Collective?
He does. He does. It is Breeders Collective.
So we should probably change our name. We only did like 5 or 6 episodes. So what's up, Queen? I can hear you. Oh, I can see you now. You're here.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome. We can hear you now.
Yes. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Cool. What's going on? I saw that Eagle was live. I was like, there's no way. There's no fucking way that it's daylight and they're live.
Surprise!
Surprise! What you doing, Eagle? What you up to? What's up, Jack?
Still
making
making some
hash.
bubble.
Yummy.
Been making bubble
Hi,
now
Chiba.
for, let's
Nice
see
to meet you
here.
on camera.
I'm Chicha. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Chicha.
It's okay.
I can't read this.
to meet
this
you.
morning. I'm still like waking up.
No, it's all right. I know when I woke up and he was live, I was like, wait, hold on. I like made a cup of coffee. I'm like, what? You're still live? Now we're doing the rabbit hole. So we don't get
That is the
flagged.
rabbit hole. I miss out on that. Because, I sleep like a normal person.
I did sleep. I woke up.
Last night / this morning's episode was hash making with Eagle because he was making hash last night with Boom and D420K and Smokey. But yeah, his just kept on going all the way through into this morning. And I told him just to cut it because we didn't want to have a 420 episode happen again where the file's too large or the file's too long. And we, out of respect to him, Boom, and everybody who came on and showed their hash techniques and shared a bunch of great knowledge, we wanted to make sure that was short enough to get posted to YouTube. Because YouTube, if it's 12 hours or X amount of gigabytes, it will not post it. And he wasn't recording on his computer. So to be safe, we were like, I'm not going to play those games again. We'll just go to the rabbit hole after Boom left. So.
That's dope. I'm so cool. Like, I'm so glad that I caught you guys. I'm sad though. I shipped out yesterday the first world tray and I don't have it to show, but I took the drawing that iGrissom made and I put it in the bottom of a tray and epoxied it in there. It literally, I was doing it live on my YouTube and it sold before I even, I couldn't turn the guy down. So I was like, oh, I feel like Eagle and iGrissom should have got the first tray, but it was like a prototype. Like I was kind of like, just seeing what worked, what didn't. So I'll definitely have those, for you guys if you'd like them.
That's awesome. I love all the little crafts you're doing. I was just talking about before you came on. Yeah. I was watching you do the cup, the tumblers.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Oh my God, that is awesome.
Yeah, so a lot of people are doing tumblers, like legit, like everybody's doing it because everybody's, at home, like just trying to make money and stuff. But I was like, dude, I went down the TikTok wormhole and was like watching all these tutorials and I'm like, man, I could do that. I could do better than that. And then I was like, dude, I could throw a weed leaf on there. Like nobody's doing that.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
I started out, hold on. I started out making stash jars. And then it kind of just snowballed from there. I made wine glass tumblers and all kinds of shit.
That's awesome.
Kind of just ran with it. But like this is another cup that I made.
What you smoking on in the morning, Queen? I'm curious. Queen White Haze over there? What are you smoking on this morning, Candy Queen? Oh, did she freeze?
Maybe.
Did I freeze?
No. She froze.
Okay. Okay. Oh, he's moving now.
Am I back?
You came through for like a second. I heard, am I back? There we go. You're back now.
Mm-hmm. My Wi-Fi's shitty.
It looks
I
good.
got
That's
squirrels.
cute.
That is awesome.
And then I have this, like I have strain specific jars too, so the chemtrail haze.
That's
But I'm
awesome.
like super in love with these little wine glass.
Oh my
tumblers.
gosh.
How
I
cute
love
are those?
that.
Like a
I
little
love
pair.
that. Wow.
I didn't make this, but shout out to
There you
Rifa
go.
Mamacita. This is my cherry pie top.
Nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, she used to be called.
I love anything crafty. Anything crafty is good.
I really like the strain
Okay.
specific jars because I hate fucking just having a tape label or whatever on the top, or like you mix up the jar lid or whatever. It's like it's so much cooler to have like a full jar and top that you know it's that strain, especially if you have it around a lot. What's that, Chicha? That looks
I made this little tin, little stash tin. It has these in it. I can't open it, but it's like a little stash tin.
nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Before you froze up, Canna Queen, I was asking what you're smoking on because I'm packing up some strawberry
Oh.
cheesecake.
Actually, I'm smoking a little bit of salad, like the bottom of the barrel type shit. It's like lemon delight, the white S1, X18 times the white by White Buffalo Seed Company. Just a couple other just bottom of the barrel shit, but yeah. Sometimes that's
I'm gonna
like
have
the
to
best.
rip and run on all y'all because I'm gonna have to go shower and head to work here in like a little bit. So I'm just
Oh,
gonna say
shit.
cheers, and this is gonna be
Yeah.
my final bowl. And I've got a little.
Well, I'm so glad I
Ike.
caught you. It was cool, Jack, to be
Yeah.
live with you again.
Yeah.
I'm at the Breeders Collective.
We're gonna have to change the name. I was just telling Eagle that because there's Endo Farm has like they call themselves the Breeders Collective and they've been doing it for a while. So I think we'll just come up with a different name
Oh yeah.
whenever we relaunch it.
I'm sure we could come up with
Yeah.
something really cool.
Yeah. Same concept though. A panel of breeders just talking about what they love and what they're doing now. Because I'm sure it's different than when we were talking months ago. And people are growing my testers now, which is fun.
Yeah.
Mine are growing
That's
alongside
awesome.
Eagles growing mine with yours
Right.
side by side. He popped them at the same time. And we both got 100% germination. So hey, at least there's that, you know.
Right. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Cheers to that.
My Wi-Fi does not want to cooperate with me today.
Yeah, you cut out there. But I was just
Yeah.
saying, yeah, we're Eagles growing both of our testers. Or I don't know if yours are testers or I know you've got a bunch more strains and fully.
Oh, he's got the
Agreed.
Menage de Light. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. Yes.
I just uploaded a video. I have to tell you guys, I was talking mad shit about that strain. It's a collaboration I did with Lefty's Farm. And I'm trying to walk closer to my Wi-Fi. And it was the Lemon Delight female that he was growing for Operation Grow, 2019. And he crossed it to the TK. Well, we talked about it and he was like, dude, I want to hit it with this TKNL5 Haze male I got. And I was like, let me see him, you know, like we talked about, you know, the stem rods and the structure and all that. And I was like, dude, hit your best Lemon Delight female with it. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I like this one, but I like this one better. And I was like, dude, let me see him. So he showed me and he hit it. And so I was like, I'll pop him. I'll see what's up, you know? So I popped him, excuse me. And I had like 6 out of 15. I had like 6 keepers. And so I popped them and they're in flower. Like I have 2 that are ahead of the other 3 that's in there. And like I went in there, I was talking mad shit. I was like, bitch, please. Like, look at all that internodal spacing. Like, what are you doing? Like the buds were like only like this big, you know? And so I did a live that day and I was like, listen, Lefty, I'm like, I'm sorry, but these bitches are like, unless they fucking pull, you know, pull out all the stops, like they're not pressing me. A week later, I went to the garden. My joint went out. My microphone went out. But anyway, a week later, I go in the garden and I'm telling you, the fan leaves have frost all the way to the tip. Like they are just prostitutes. The internodal spacing is filling in and stuff. So yeah, definitely check out that video on my YouTube because they definitely surprised me.
TK does that. I just want to say, you know, it's one of those things where like that node spacing is really huge, and then it just like fills it in gradually, and it just gets fatter and fatter buds, and they're frosty as hell. And it's resin, like you said, like straight resin rails. I love the term prostitute. I think it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
so there's a rumor that TK is the white, right? The white, not to be confused with White Widow, but TK is the white.
Right.
So I have the white S1, and the buds are always tiny. The buds are always super tiny, but potent, frosty. They reek all day, like they just stink to high heaven, you know.
S1s are
Like
interesting though, 'cause
coffee and
right now, Sequence is growing Mac S1 in his greenhouse right next to the Mac Caps Cut, and the S1 is from Caps Cut, and he said they're entirely different plants.
Yeah,
Like really
I
interesting
mean,
to see them side by
once you
side.
reverse it, you're.
The S1 can be
I
kind
mean,
of variety of like bud size and phenos and stuff.
yeah, for sure. A show.
Hell yeah.
Chicha, what are you smoking on?
AOG. Some AOG. Fucking stoned.
I'm getting pretty ripped.
Well, peace out, y'all. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I hope you all have a great day. Eagle,
You
keep on
too.
busting out that hash. Have a great one, everyone. Love y'all.
You too.
Peace.
Bye.
Take it easy, Jack.
I know. How long have you been making hash, Eagle?
That's
Oh
11:30.
my gosh.
This
Yeah,
is
I
my
subbed to
personal
you,
sub.
so I'm definitely will be there the next time you're live. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I like to do the tutorials live because,
right?
well, I'm in my craft room like for hours anyway. So I just literally angle the camera towards my Tumblr turner, and I'll just answer questions, or I don't know. It's
Fucking
just
goals
fun.
right there.
Anybody could do it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
You all right? Good?
I am. Eagle, how are your menage doing? How's your TK, your twisted
Yeah.
TK doing?
What's going
Oh,
on
they're
over
doing
there?
good. They're doing good. That would be
Yeah?
well, ready for topping. Well, where the fuck? I forgot where the camera is. Oh, it's a long night. They're doing good. They're about a foot tall. Are you tall? Right next to Jack's. They're over right there.
Yeah.
Ready for the next round. They've been kind of on the back burner while everything's so many things going. I got you and the J2 going side by side there, and they're fucking ready for the next round. They're the next puff up and go. You guys are
Honestly, that menage didn't, I mean, the structure is nice, but she really didn't start impressing me until, like I said, like week 4 going into week 5 of flower. I was like, bitch, if you're going to take up space in my grow room, you best be acting right.
Hell yeah.
She straightened her shit up. I mean, like, honestly, she's one of the best looking plants in there right now. So, oops.
Nice. Whoopsies.
Well, maybe talking shit gets them to act right. You know what I mean? Like, I went in there yesterday, and one of my Wookiee unicorns was like showing off. Like, she's like this bright purple, pink, like underneath like her panties. Like underneath the leaves are purple. Like the buds aren't that purple, and even the tops of the fans aren't purple, but underneath is.
Right.
And so I was like, damn. I was like, you're so pretty, mommy, special little girl. And I'm like, if these bitches are like any other bitches, they're all gonna get jealous.
Right.
So.
It's like you better show up with your top game. Come on.
So maybe I'll walk in there this evening, and everybody will be showing their tits.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Is your twisted TK Eagle, is it in flower yet? Because mine aren't. Not ready yet.
Still in veg.
Okay, good.
They're still in veg. I got two females. Morning, Warlock.
Good morning.
Oh, that'd be badass. I'd love to read.
I can't read chat, so I don't know if anybody's saying anything.
I can't believe there's still 60 people fucking watching.
Yep, 60 people. And you were afraid, Eagle. No one would come back.
That's what I was saying. You don't know about us day walkers, bro. Like, you don't even know about us daytime people. You catching a whole different crowd now.
All right.
Man, I'm glad. I'm sad. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this one because that's a whole lot of names that need to go on the list. Because
Yeah,
a lot of
Goliath
them that
Growers.
yeah, a lot of them I don't. Dr. EU or Dr.
Yeah.
I guess we'd say EU.
Madam
Goliath
T.
Grower. Yeah, he should
Amber.
be on this anyway. I do shout Goliath out a few times. With the Michigan Ganja Misfits.
GOA.
Get a little high sometimes.
Good morning.
Mystic Marks. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
cool.
Mystic Marks, he's in there. Cheers. Soil Life. I grew some. And
I grew some fish.
Big Jar Grows.
Wait, what are we making a list for?
Well,
No, I was just saying, like, these are the names that are in chat right now.
Oh, okay.
I had my shout out list, of course.
Pretty soon it's going to be like 30 minutes long.
Oh, it's close, man. It's 15 minutes now. If I like run through it, it's 10.
Right.
But I gotta like go through it quickly. Good morning, Andrea. Holy shit. Good morning. Been making hash all night, Andrea. All night.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah. Back at you.
Working and listening, Kazoo. Advanced pools. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this bag is full of shit. It's telling me it's cutting. I mean, well, man, it's a good spoonful, but it ain't worth washing again, that's for sure.
Yeah, what we got going on over there?
How much material did you start with?
Yeah.
Don't go there.
Oh, gotcha. I got you.
Watch the video. Watch the video. Just as incriminating.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking. Hold on.
Good morning, Jiva Man.
Not gonna be fun.
Yeah, there's 60 people watching.
I
know. Yeah, jump in, Indra.
Yeah, same numbers. Open panel. All is welcome.
So you've been live all night, but you had to start this meeting over. Is that what happened?
I think Jack was just trying to get me to go another 12 hours.
Yeah. No, he was just worried that the content that, with the whole hash making was going to get flagged, and he just wanted to make sure that it didn't, so.
Yeah, smart.
Right.
So now is a good time more than any. I think, what am I missing here? Oh, the teacher. Hold on. Where's the teacher? Miss Stephanie V and Mr. Mark Shark Pulley 989. Oh, and I gotta spin this around so I can see. Right there. Oh, we gotta drop this camera down. Oh. We're nice enough to send me. There we go. Some suckers, some pain cream, some CBD isolate, and some CBD oil here, 1,000 milligrams. Thank you very much for that.
Oh yeah.
You know, what's funny is they sent it out, and then as soon as like I opened it up, I got a Facebook thing saying that it was her birthday. I was like, oh, that's kind of shitty.
Oh,
How am I supposed to get something on somebody else's birthday? That's
right.
seems like that's bad karma or something. I don't know. Great people though. Great people
Oh,
though. They've won some beans. Her and Mark have won some beans.
hell
Wow.
yeah. That's awesome. See?
I love winning shit.
Yeah. Doesn't. They're growing out the CBD citrus, which I'm excited to see how that turns out. I haven't grown that one myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. That's for sure.
Sounds nice.
Someday I'll pass some cuts of the beautiful loser. Someday. Someday.
Yeah, why haven't you sent me any of those?
Ooh.
I don't know. Why you gotta put me on the spot? Just kidding. This is only about her fourth run. You know what I mean? I've kept her around, and she's just is one of them things I was still, on the fence about. See how everybody really liked her. Didn't want to go sending it out before her time.
Well, I smoked it over, like a year ago. Didn't I?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think. Well, maybe I don't think she came about until like January, maybe. I don't know. I have to go back and look at my records
I
now.
want to say you had some at the Cannabis Cup, Detroit.
Could have been. Could have been. I had a lot of strains that right around that time. I don't know.
There was that lemon one. What was that?
I had the lemon lava drops for sure.
Yeah.
The original primal punch. I had your buttercream haze, and man, that list is long. That list is long. I had still a bunch of TGA stuff going. Remember, I was weeding some stuff out because troubles with sub. Isn't that amazing how that worked out though? Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of
good
some full
stuff.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
I miss that cat though. I miss that motherfucker. Oh man. Alright. This is the last bag for sure. That bag didn't give a shit. Oh.
Mhm.
Bags full of soul from heaving bags of ice all night. What up, Audit Everywhere? A Nova, St. Bernard's observation booth. Man, that fucking just makes my day when right there to see some of the old weed nerds.
Mhm.
Ganja Wizard, that's a good one.
Cheers.
DOA Grown Meds. What do you guys got in store for today? Hopefully this beautiful day.
I gotta mow some lawn.
That doesn't sound fun.
I'm trimming.
Neither
It won't
does
take me
that. I
long.
put them right side by side. Neither one of those sound too fun.
Yeah, pretty much just chilling though.
Smoking some ribs. That sounds good as hell.
Yeah.
35. It's 10:30. I have a large, wide assortment. You notice they're like every half hour, just in
Yep.
case I don't get my ass out.
That is funny.
It's like, what we looking at there, Queen?
This is the Wookiee uniform F2.
Nice. So you dry trim?
I do try. Yes, I dry trim all day.
I've only wet
I do
trimmed
an
some.
initial, I trim all the big fan leaves off before I hang it, but
Right. I've never dry trimmed, so I'm just interested. I hear it's like it does better with like for the taste or something. You need dry trim.
preserve, like for me, sometimes I, forget it. Like I forget in the closet. So by the time I go to trim it, like when I put in my trim in, if I'm seeing trichomes falling off, like that's no bueno for me. So I'll just
Oh.
trim the buds with the little fan leaves like curled over it into the jar and put some wet leaves in there. And then I'll go and trim those back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of like rehydrate them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna jump off here, but it was really cool to catch you, Eagle. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, it was good seeing you, or good meeting you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Dave
you
Queen.
too.
Always a pleasure. Always
Have a
welcome.
good
See you guys.
Bye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump off here too.
Amazing.
I think so too. It's time. I must move on. It's getting close to, that hour where I need to move my ass.
I don't blame you. I got, there's only like probably about another 5 minutes, and then I got to like tear down that machine anyway. So you guys got impeccable time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Impeccable
Perfect.
time.
All right. Well, peace out. Much love. Love you all. I'll be hanging out in chat while you do the shout outs, and it's good chilling with you. Bye.
Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate it.
No
Bye. Have a
problem.
great day.
You too. Bye.
There we go. Yeah, perfect time for the shout outs. I mean, I should roll through. I need to roll through chat first. Let me get my book, my maca. Where's my book? They're together. Oh, they're together. Good opportunity to get these names in chat. Thanks again, Canna Queen, for jumping in. Greatly appreciate that. Chicha B, Jack Greenstock, of course, DK or D420K. I don't know why I insist on fucking that up. Smokey the Bear 2.0, Boom Farms, Purple Thumb OG for hanging out and making some hash with me tonight. You guys really aren't missing much. I'm gonna pull this one last bag, break this machine down. Probably would have yielded one more, maybe a few more grams. I'm thinking maybe probably maybe 7. I might pull it out of there. There's still some water in there, but you sincerely aren't gonna miss a whole lot, except the drying phase, and I'll update you guys to that tonight with that. So I appreciate you guys getting up and hanging out with me. What an honor that is. All of you guys. I gotta scan through. Excuse me while I rudely scan through here in chat to grab some of these new names. Appreciate everybody. I hate to see some of y'all get missed. Ganja Wizard, there's one. Morning, Ganja Wizard. Welcome to the chat. Of course, we never forget observation, St. Bernard's observation booth. I shout you out every night. Husky's Gardens. What's up, brother? It's nice to see you. we'll still need to do your episode, my friend. It'd be an honor. Still would be an honor to get you back on here or on. We got Nut Tree 420. That's a, you might not be a new one, but first time we get to put you on the list. But you are on the shout out list that you'll hear your name end of every episode. Who else? I knew Dr. Ooh was another one I've seen. Dr. W. Hopefully I said it correctly. Who else have we got? We got Cameron, of course. We have Reels. We have Mystic. We have Shrante. We have Tyler. Indra, of course, is on that list. Vance Pools is on the list. Big Dave's on the list. Soil Life 420. I believe you are on the list. But I'm gonna put you on here again just in case I am missing you. Sorry guys, I know you guys just absolutely love this today. Amber Lalana, thank you for popping in. Good morning to you as well. Stu, I think we're back into the regulars as far back as I can. That concludes the end of those new lists because that's as far back as I can go, dang it. You get a little music going here and whatever, get going. Free the weed in the UK, I agree. If you're in the UK, you need to be checking out the GR420 community videos. And also our friend G13. Hopefully you guys are following him. Great guy. Great community. GMO, thank you for hanging out. Fantastic guy there. Man, it is an honor to be able to just meet people and talk with people around the world. I can't. There's such, I don't even know how to say it correctly. It's such a privilege. Such a privilege and an honor. It goes without saying, though, really, doesn't it? All right, I think I've got something to babble to here. Let's see. Going with Blueberry Jam. Start out with. Here we go. Boca King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilots, Matt Steelberg, Indo 11 and the Breeders Collective, Stephanie B, Shark Pulley 989, Von Bronze, Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nation 420, Bugs 1, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Fuel House Farms, Jay Myers, Jamid, Dutch Chat, Manny D, Bagseeds, Dr. D, Dr. DGC Jeff, Shredder 911, Dutch Growth 420, Scallywag 420, Abolish Farms was in chat tonight. Hello to you, Mrs. C, Bed Grower 1. Of course, we have Empire Breeding Co. for Growly, Lost Leaf. Man, I need to reschedule with Lost Leaf. Keep forgetting that. Pedro, Leah Mass was in chat today. Fuck yeah, man. It was an awesome day. Leah Mass, St. Bernard's Observation Booth. A couple of old names that really make me smile right there. Danny Danko, Breeder Steve, B Bear 7, Allie Noble had a birthday yesterday along with Stephanie B. CK, Tom Trinidad, Dog 16, Jamid, Looney Jester, Smoking in a Small Town, Tim S. Man, I need to check in with Smoking in a Small Town. Make sure he's all right, doing okay. Tim S., Mr. Lazy, White Feather Grows tonight, hanging out tonight on this channel here. White Feather Grows, check us out. Rafter Grows, Automation is Freedom, Rob, and Robert Hazelton. Dwory, Michigan Quarry, Double Tap, Bob Groves, Mr. Green Thumb, 420, 808 Rooting Prospect, the Cannon Bus Driver, Hayton Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Bend, TM 42696, Rude Nuts 619, Dr. Scrambles, VB Moonrocks, GHF Double J, Stealth Grower 56, Bio Greens, Hanky Steak 420 OG, KP, Georgia Georgia Joe, excuse me, sir. Ganja Nana Yo Mama, Roy Rodriguez, Jim Seagulls, Nutrients Best Nugs, Nature's Best Nugs, sorry, Nature's, GR420 Community Videos, The Lone Stoner, Bee Growers, Killer Bee Grows, Roy Rodriguez, Ganja Wizard, Husky Gardens, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil Life 420, Jack Greensock 420, of course, Spartan Grown, Boom Farm, Smiley's Gardens, Charlie's Farm 420, Aldridge 25, JD's, Misty's Nudes, Smoke and Grow Fraser, Twisted Roots in the Michigan Ganja Misfits. Goliath Grower is one of those misfits. Check out Twisted and We Church on Sunday mornings. Frequency Fridays. Do you even grow, bro? Hopefully I got all of them twisted. Check out the Ganja Misfits all the time. Great people up there in northern Michigan. Faded Farmer 420, Jeff Jarowski. We have Genetic Memory Farms. Hopefully I get that right. Sorry, Peter. Evolve 420, Cameron Bagseed, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, Ginger Snaps, I Kill, DT, TWE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2373, DLP 2372, I'm sorry. Sergeant Pepper 420, the King Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Lighten It Up Again, Tim, UKSIIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, CJ Apple, Medical MJ, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Tara Wilson was in fucking chat today. Man, that's pretty awesome. Dankman 420, Dankman Dan, check them two out on Wake and Bake on Thursdays. Tara and Dan, check them out. Very cool people here in Michigan. Very cool people. Brett Center Farms, hopefully you're doing okay, brother. Good Life, Bill Sid, Johnny Bell, Chicha B, Most Hated Grower, the Major General 420 Army, the American One, W Digger 714, Shirati, Kineos Genetics, Mountain Skies, ready to hit that hot fire. Man, we haven't seen you in a few days. Miss you, hot fire. Chris Mertz, even Dirt Road Dude, Canna Shiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dab Goblin, Dr. Buzz Lightyear, Acetone, the Canna Canuck, the Canna Queen Genetics. Thank you very much for popping in, Queen. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Gotta find something real quick for us to listen to. Oh, Band of Brothers. Who do we leave off with? Oh, of course, the Queen. Stabby, Tanazi, Fumador, Dirtman, Dan, Keith the Black Sails, Mr. Bocillus, Zen Premium Gardens, Spiky Pilot, Soiled Roots, Small Tubes, Tyler Teasley. We have Nor Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T Roy, Big Jar Grows, JC, John, Modern Genetics, Laz, PPJ 15, SoCal Weed Nerds. Hopefully you're safe, my friend. Hopefully you are safe. Brittany, Lexi, and Courtney, my own daughters, I fucked up there. Hopefully you guys, well, Brittany, I miss you so much. Hopefully I get to see you soon. You guys mean more than anything to me. Green Mountain Grower, CJ Apple again, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Dank Grower, DOA Grown Meds, Miss Nudie Grows, I Gruesome, Johnny Cannaseed, Nutrient Showdowns, Nutty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, I Spies, Aldridge 25, Madam T. Hopefully you're doing well, Madam T. Mo Grower, the Canacrat, Loki Grow, Seth, this guy 7979, Burton's, Polish Hammers, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Wolverine Grower, Big Jar Grows, Laid Wayback Farmer, Jimmy One Life, D Block, MMP Nations Creations. Of course, we have Witchy Weekends with Amber Lalana, Chicha B, Happy Faye, the Witch Tilly, of course, Madam T. Who else am I missing here? I'm missing Lily Luna. Of course, the Stone Guy. Why am I forgetting the Stone Guy? Shout out to you. I'm sorry, my friend. Chicha, if one of you guys are in chat, please hit the demo. Susan Pure Trail. Hello, welcome to chat. Good morning. We got who else are we looking at here? Oh, just getting started. The Warlock, the artist LT, Sir Stickly, Rob, Big Dave 420, Brent Wendell, Big Ed, Manawati, G3, J&K, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany Teasley, Hope Farms, Al and Hope, check them out over there in Cali. Of course, they ship everywhere. Great oil, Hope Oil, that is. Please check them out. Lisa G, John, Be Too Crazy For You, BG, WG 420, Brett, Mr. Bud Swell, sorry, my friend. Purple Thumb OG again. Art Throw, Sensimilly, Miss T's Nugs, so nice. I always say it twice. Just a Face 420, Beast Ghost Grower 420, of course, one of my favorites, Sir L. Howe. We have Real, Keep It Real, Danner 1620, Haggerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, but BT Double D Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boykachev, Chef Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Reels 100 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Me All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Light 1978, our G13 representative from the UK. What's up, G13? Have an amazing day. New Sailbot wins. Kingdom Aquaponics. That's Leighton Morrison. Will be here the 30th with Smiley. Of course, that will be on the Organics Takeover episode 3 with Smiley's Gardens. Indra was in chat this morning. What an honor, Indra. Man, I'm looking forward to another episode with you soon, man. This community loves you, my friend. Michigan native, hopefully you're having an amazing day as well. Mary Jane's Med Gardens, Dreamer 77 Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs, from 619 to 664, Spaniard Cougars, Jones and to Grow, Papa G Grows, Raz Amy, Drew Grows, Sus, the Grow From Your Heart podcast, Lenny Luna, the Green Med Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, Jones and Grow, Smith Dude, LG 420, Giant Mark, Mike, Lost Art, Prometheus Soil, Jason Eyestone, P Wins, David Kobe, and of course, Weedus 207. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have enjoyed tonight's marathon episode. I'll see you guys tonight at 11:30. Remember, this is the end of your journey. Get some rest. Obviously, this is the beginning of most of your all days. Get out there and make it a prosperous day. Do not forget, do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. It's so easy to do something. Hello, how are you doing? Can I get that door? Here's a nug. Do you want to smoke? Can I get that? It all counts. Well, this is the end of my, well, I still have lots to do, but that's the end of this show for tonight. Spare me the dirty work. Yeah. Love you guys. There's ready to hit the hot fire. Love you, brother. Hopefully your family's doing well. Well, good night, good morning. I love you guys. I'll catch you in a bit.